In this video, I'm going to do a full, detailed, step-by-step walkthrough and show you exactly how to buy something on Amazon. Let's unbox that. Hello friends, this is Rashid from Proceed to Checkout, where we do tips and tutorials for Amazon customers just like you. So if you'd like to see more videos like that, then please subscribe. Also, look at the description and notes below where I'll put links to all the pages and other things mentioned in the video. And while you're there, don't be shy to ask any questions in the comments below. Now, I know not everybody's got the time to sit through a long video, so here's what we'll cover today with timestamps for everything. So feel free to fast forward ahead to any section and I'll catch up with you there. Oh, and let me know, what section do you usually have trouble with? Anyway, let's get started. I'm going to be shopping on the full Amazon.com website today, but most of what I'll show you will also work on Amazon.co.uk, Amazon.in.ca, or any of those other Amazon marketplaces. Right, so when you get to Amazon, the first thing you want to do is sign into your account. So at the top on the right where it says hello, sign in, accounts and lists, don't click that, just hold your mouse over it and you'll see a drop down menu. Click on the yellow sign in button. That takes you to the sign in page. So simply type in your email address and your password and then click on sign in. And then on the home page, instead of hello sign in, it should now say hello and your name. And that means you've signed in. Actually, it's a good idea to always check this first, because sometimes you might be signed into someone else's account, like someone else in your household who uses the same computer and forgot to sign out. So if you see someone else's name, then you'll want to sign out, right? And to sign out, hover your mouse over the hello message again, and from the drop down menu this time, go right to the bottom and click on not the person's name, sign out. That also takes you to the sign in page. So enter your email address and your password and sign in. And then on the home page, you'll now see your name at the top. That's a beautiful name. If you don't have an Amazon account, then create one quickly. So hover over hello sign in and then either click on new customer start here or click on sign in to go to the sign in page. But this time use the gray button below that says create your Amazon account. Then simply fill in this form with your name, your email address, choose a password, type in the same password again, and then click on create your Amazon account, and boom, you've now got an Amazon account and you are signed in. So imagine you walk into a department store and you tell the shop assistant, hey, I'm looking for something. That shop assistant is this big white search bar at the top with a little orange at the end. So let's call him Donald. So type in what you're looking for, and you can be as vague or as specific as you like, and then click the search icon or press enter, and that basically tells Donald, fetch everything for me. So as an example, I'll search for something specific. So I've typed in Sennheiser HD 280 Pro headphone new model. Now that's obviously very specific, and that's why Donald found only 2 results in the whole store. And this is exactly the one that I'm looking for. But if you don't want to be that specific, let's say you're just looking for some new headphones, then type that in the search bar and press enter. And because that's more vague, Donald brings back a lot more results. Way too many results. Over 400,000. I don't have time to look at all of that, right? So the next tool lets you narrow that down to a specific department. If you click here and choose a department, it's like saying, hey Donald, just bring me headphones from this department. So let's see what happens if I choose electronics. See, that dropped the results down to 200,000, which is better, but still too many, right? So the next tool to narrow that down further is the filter or refinement menu on the left hand side. And this is contextual, meaning you'll see different options depending on what you searched for. Choose as many of these as you like. So if I choose the brand, Bose, and Sennheiser, the page reloads and it's narrowed down to 800 results. And if I go back to clear my selection by clicking that again, Donald brings back 200,000 results again. So let's say to Donald, show me all your headphones in electronics that are lightweight and also noise cancelling. Donald brings back 1,000 results. Okay, Donald, I only want headphones with a 4-star customer rating. That drops it down to 36 results. Interesting, but I'm not a billionaire, so which ones have a maximum price of $150? And that now gives me 32 results. And you can narrow it down even further if you want. So I'll select over-ear headphones and I end up with 10 results to choose from. And of course, whatever results you get, you can rearrange or sort them according to relevance, price, and so on. Donald is so efficient. When you click on any product, whether it's from a list of search results or anywhere else, you'll get to what's called the product detail page for that product. This is where you can have a much closer look and see all the details about that product. Now this page can be very, let's just say information overload. So I'm just going to point out the highlights and most important things to look at. On the left, you'll see product images, and next to that, the brand and product name or title, the price and shipping cost. And this Prime logo means that it qualifies for the Prime delivery benefits if you're a Prime member. You definitely want to check who it's sold and fulfilled by. Sold by Altram and fulfilled by Amazon. So Amazon does the shipping, but it's sold by a third-party seller on Amazon. And if something isn't sold by Amazon, then get into the habit of checking the seller's reputation first. So click on the seller name to see their storefront and check the rating. You want a decent rating over a good period of time. And there's other information here as well, like refunds, shipping, policies, and so on. If you can't find the sold and fulfilled by information, that usually means that you still have to make some sort of selection. With clothing, for example, you might need to choose the size or color. So for this t-shirt, after I select a size, bigly, now I can see the shipped from and sold by Amazon. And if you look at the bottom of the basic product info, you might see something like used and new with a number in brackets. So what does that mean? If you click on that, and I always open in a new tab, then you'll see a page like this. So think of Amazon as a huge mall. And for some items like this one, there are multiple listings, different people selling the same item. So this page shows all those listings. And they may have different prices, different shipping charges, different conditions, might be new, might be used. Here's the seller info for each listing. And so you can choose which listing is the best deal for you. So if you want the item and you see this, open it up and choose which listing you want. Back to the product detail page. If you scroll down, there's a lot more information jumping out at you. So to avoid getting confused, just look at the orange or brown headings to see if you might be interested in that or not. And if not, just scroll down further. I'm going to point out 3 more things that might be useful to you. First, the product information section for dimensions, weights, technical info and warranty info, and also the ASIN number or Amazon Standard Identity Number. This is a unique number, like a SKU code for this product. So for example, if you want to find this item again later or tell someone else to check it out, give them this ASIN number, because you can type it into the search bar at the top and Donald will bring back this exact product. Scrolling down further, you'll see customer questions and answers. There's nothing for this particular product, but here you'll see questions posed by customers and answers given by others. And below that, customer reviews. If you want to know if the product is any good or not, then it's really useful to see what other customers are saying about it. Back at the top, if you decide to buy the product, then on the right hand side, you'll have the yellow add to cart button. And sometimes above that, you'll see add-on options like warranties, for example. And you can select or ignore that if you want, and then click on add to cart to, add the item to your shopping cart. After clicking on add to cart, you'll see this message confirming that you've added the product. And now there's basically 4 things you can do. You can continue shopping, search for something else, browse the website, whatever you like. Second, you don't have to go to the shopping cart. If you want, you can click here to skip that and go straight to the checkout and buy the item. Third, you can leave. So if I want to buy this later, I can close Amazon, go on vacation, come back, say 3 months later, even on a different computer, and all these items will still be in my shopping cart. Just 2 things to keep in mind about that though. When I come back, the prices and stock availability of these items may have changed by then. And also, before you leave, check that you've been signed in all along. In other words, are these items in your shopping cart? You know, when I was at Amazon, I used to sometimes get calls from really angry customers. Where's all my items? Took me 45 minutes to add them to my cart, and I went on lunch. Now I'm back, and now they're all gone. So here's what happened. I'm adding this item, so now there's 2 items in the shopping cart. But notice I'm not signed into my account or to any account. So this isn't actually my shopping cart. So if I close this now and come back, say after an hour, then this browser session will have expired. And if I then sign into my account, these 2 items won't be in my shopping cart. So in this case, what I'll do first before leaving is sign in. And as soon as I do that, these 2 items are transferred into my shopping cart, and now I can leave. The 4th thing you can do from here is obviously go to your shopping cart. So click on this gray button or the cart icon in the top right corner on almost any page on Amazon really. The number, by the way, is how many items you've got in your cart. On the shopping cart page, you can see everything you've added, whether that was just now or sometime previously. And for each item in the cart, you'll see the price, quantity, and you can change the quantity by clicking here. If you don't want any item, click on delete to remove it from your cart. And if there's something that you don't want to include in the current order but you plan on buying it later, then click on saved for later, and that will move it to your saved for later list, which is below your cart list. And conversely, if there's something in the saved for later list that you want to include in the current order, then click on move to cart. Below the cart list, you'll see the subtotal. That's excluding shipping, taxes, import charges, and so on. And on the right-hand side, just before proceeding to checkout, you may see a note saying part of the order qualifies for free shipping. That basically means that if you add up all the items that are sold by Amazon and it totals $25 or more, then all those items will qualify for free shipping. That is the 5 to 8 business days. Below that, the subtotal again, and you can tick this box if your order contains a gift, and that will give you options like gift wrapping and gift messaging when you go through the checkout. And when you're ready to order the items, click on proceed to checkout. After clicking proceed to checkout, you may need to sign in again, but after that you'll get to the first page of the checkout. So the checkout is made of these different steps where you basically tell Amazon where to deliver the order, your payment details, what shipping speed to use, and so on. So if you haven't added that information before, then the first time you place an order, it will take a bit longer because you'll have to add all that information. But after that, your information will be saved. So for subsequent orders, all you have to do is select which address, credit card, and so on to use. You don't have to add them again. So this is a new account and I haven't added any information before. And on the first page, select a shipping address. There isn't any address already saved, so I'll add a new one here. The full name is not necessarily your name. It's actually for the recipient, the person the order is being delivered to. For example, if you're buying a gift for someone, then fill out the address, city, state, zip, select the country. The phone number should also ideally be for the recipient in case the carrier needs to call to make delivery arrangements, for example. And if you can't receive delivery on weekends, then click over here and uncheck the relevant days. If the shipping address is in a secure complex, for example, and the carrier will need a security access code, then you can add that code here. If the shipping address you've just entered is the same as the billing address, in other words, the address where your bank sends your card statements to, then select yes. But if it isn't, and this is really important, select no, because that will allow you to add the correct billing address for the credit card you intend on using. I've seen some people miss the step which means Amazon forwards the wrong billing address to the bank, and then that can cause issues with the order being accepted. So don't forget to select no. If you have more than one item in your order and you want them sent to different people, then select add another address, and that will allow you to add another shipping address. Once you've added everything, click on continue. That will save this address to your account. On the next page, you choose the shipping options, which is just a fancy way of saying shipping speed. Now notice that the order may be split into more than one shipment, and once you place the order, each shipment will become a separate order. So why the split? Well, they split shipments because maybe these items are from different sellers or shippers, or because some items are not available at the same time, or because some items are qualifying items that add up to $25 or more and you can get free shipping for them, but not for other items. So for each shipment, you can choose the shipping speed you want. The slowest shipping is the free shipping, that's 5 to 8 business days. Standard shipping is 3 to 5 business days, then 2-day shipping and 1-day shipping. If you select this option, free 2-day shipping with a free trial of Amazon Prime, then you'll be signing up for the free 1-month trial of Amazon's Prime service. And with that, you'll get 2-day shipping for this shipment for free. So should you select this? I'd say yes, because you get 2-day shipping for free and you can set it up so that the Prime trial will cancel after 30 days and you don't pay anything. I'll show you how to set all of that up in another video, and in the meantime, I'll put a link in the description if you want more information about Amazon Prime. Getting back to this order, another thing to note is that the shipping speed is calculated from the shipping date, not the order date. In other words, the speed you choose, whether that's 3 to 5 business days or 2 days or 1 day, etc., is from the date when they ship it to you and not from the day when you place the order. Now, something I don't personally like about this page is I can't see how much the different shipping speeds will cost. But luckily on the last page of the checkout, and we'll get to that, you'll see the charges and you can make changes there before placing the order. So don't bother with it too much on this page. And notice that you can change quantities or delete items here, but again, you can do that on the last page as well. So again, don't waste too much time here, just click on continue. And the next page is where you select a payment method. Now often you'll see an ad like this at the top and you can click on it if you want, but it doesn't really have anything to do with your order. So first I can use a credit or debit card, and to add one, click on add a card. Then add the cardholder's name exactly as it appears on the card. Then add the full card number but without spaces or dashes. Select the expiration date. Then click on add your card. So the page will reload and you'll see your card has been added. Now notice that after you add a card, you can only see the last 4 digits of the card number. So this is actually a security feature. When you add your card, it gets sent straight to your bank, and no one at Amazon, even customer service agents, are able to see the full card number without authorization from the bank. You can also pay using an Amazon gift card or promotional code. And to add one, just click over here and then type in the code without spaces or dashes and then click apply. On most physical gift cards, you'll need to scratch the card to reveal that code. Now you can only use one credit card for each order, but you can pay with a gift card and credit card combination. For example, if the order total is $100 and you've added a $75 gift card, then the gift card will be charged first before the balance $25 is charged to your credit card. The last section at the bottom is just an ad again, so if you've selected your payment method, then click on continue. Now sometimes the next page might be another offer to sign up for the Prime free trial. If you want to sign up for that, then click the yellow button, otherwise click on no thanks. And the final page of the checkout is the review your order page. So as I said, on this page you can make changes to everything you've done up to this point. You can change the shipping address, or edit or delete or add a different address. You can ship to multiple addresses again, change the payment method, add a different card, apply a gift card, exactly as before. And for each shipment, you'll see the delivery date. You can change the quantities. Just click on change, highlight the quantity, type in the new one, and then click update. Or you can delete the item by clicking change, then delete. For each shipment, you can also change the shipping speed, and this time you'll see the charge. On the right, you'll see the item totals, shipping charges, any tax charges, and the full total. So if you change the shipping speed for any shipment, then the totals will update as well. If there are multiple shipments, just be sure to scroll down so you can see all of them and make any changes you want. Now, if you decide that you don't want to place the order, then scroll to the bottom and click on Amazon.com homepage. All these items will still be in your shopping cart. Otherwise, if you're ready to order, then click on place your order. Okay, so remember I said that after your first order, the checkout process will be much quicker. So let me show you an example. This is an old account that I've ordered on before. I've just clicked on proceed to checkout and I can see all the addresses that I've previously added. I can still add a new one if I want by filling out this form again, but I'm shipping to this one, so I'll simply click on deliver to this address. On the next page, because I have more than one address saved on my account, I can choose where to deliver each of these items that I'm ordering. I want them all going to the same address though, so I'll click continue. Next, I'll just tentatively select the shipping speeds, and I'm making sure to scroll down so I can see all the shipments. And where it says choose a shipping preference, this basically means that if this item is available immediately, for example, but this one will be available say 4 days later, then if I select group my items into as few shipments as possible, Amazon will wait until all of them are available and then send them all together in one package. But if I select the other option, then Amazon will ship them separately as they become available. But this is obviously more expensive, and since I'm not a billionaire, I'll choose the first option and hit continue. Next, notice that my credit card is already added, so all I have to do here is select the card. And if you see this message asking you to re-enter your card, then that means basically that you've chosen or added a new shipping address or an address that you haven't shipped to before. So whenever you want to ship to a new address and you want to use a saved card on your account, then Amazon will want you to confirm that it's really you. And the reason for that is if somehow someone else got into your account, most likely they'll add their own address because they want it shipped to them and not to you. And for that reason, Amazon will want them to confirm your card number, which they won't be able to. So I'll just re-enter my full card number and then click on confirm card. Also, if you have multiple cards on your account, don't forget to select the one you want to use for this order by clicking the radio button next to the relevant card and then click continue. And now I'm on the review your order page, and as I said, this is where I prefer to check everything and make most of the changes. So shipping address, payment method, shipping speed, and I'm making sure that I scroll down to see all the shipments. Okay, now even though I don't actually want any of these items, I'm just about ready to place the order, and in another video I'll show you how to cancel the order. So all I have to do now is click on place your order. And after that, you get a message confirming that the order was placed, and you'll also get an email confirmation about that. And that, friends, is how you buy something on Amazon. I hope you found it useful. If you did, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. And if you'd like to see more, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please drop them in the comments below, and I'll see you again soon.